We've all been a passenger on a bus, right? But have you ever really stopped to wonder what's going on behind the wheel? Today, we're going to take a journey into the hidden world of the professional driver. And I promise you, it is way more complex than you probably think.
We look out the window, we see the world go by. But what does the person in the driver's seat actually see? What are they thinking about moment to moment?
Well, the answer is a whole lot more than just the road ahead. It's this constant stream of checks, calculations, and responsibilities for the machine, for the people on board, and for everyone outside. So let's start at the very beginning of their day.
A driver's day doesn't start when they turn the key. Nope, their responsibility kicks in long before the first passenger even steps on board, with a really meticulous pre-journey ritual.
And this isn't just a quick walk-around. It's a systematic safety inspection. Every single one of these key components, from the tires and wheel nuts to the brakes and lights, has to be checked to make sure the vehicle is perfectly safe for the road.
But the checks go way beyond mechanical safety. They go right into the realm of security. Drivers are trained to sweep the vehicle, under seats, in luggage compartments, even in the engine bay, for anything that looks unusual. It's all about preventing crime and the trafficking of illegal immigrants.
And the stakes here are incredibly high. Failing to do these checks properly isn't just some minor oversight. Under the law, knowingly helping someone enter the country illegally can lead to a massive fine and even up to 10 years in prison. This is an absolutely crucial, high-stakes part of the job.
Okay, so the vehicle is checked and it's secure. Now it's time to hit the road. This is where we really start to see the immense cognitive load and physical skill that it takes to truly master the machine.
To understand the difference, let's just take a simple left turn. For a car driver, it's a quick look. For a bus driver, it's this complex mental calculation that involves cyclists, the swing of the vehicle's rear, and any nearby obstacles like poles or signs.
And get this, they aren't just reading the traffic, they're reading the actual physics of the road itself. An adverse camber is this kind of invisible slope that can pull a 12-ton vehicle towards the curb. A professional driver has to constantly feel and counteract those forces just to stay centered in their lane.
So they're managing all of this, but they also have to ensure passenger comfort, and a huge part of that is braking. So what's the secret to doing it smoothly?
It's all about anticipation and control. By scanning way ahead, a driver can brake gently and in plenty of time. And the goal is to always brake while traveling in a straight line, because that provides the most stability and comfort for everyone on board.
And smooth braking isn't just about avoiding a spilled coffee, it's a critical safety measure. So what happens when it goes wrong?
Well, sharp braking can throw passengers forward, cause the vehicle to skid, or in a worst-case scenario, it can even cause it to overturn. That's why a smooth, controlled stop is just so fundamental to the job.
So, the driver is a master of the machine, but their focus extends far beyond their own vehicle. They have to manage the complex world outside and protect the precious cargo inside.
Here's another one of those invisible forces they have to manage, the vacuum effect. It sounds like something from science fiction, but it's a real aerodynamic force that can actually pull cyclists or pedestrians towards the bus. A driver has to be constantly aware of this danger and give vulnerable road users plenty of space.
And then, of course, there's the human element inside the bus. The driver is also a caretaker. This means providing assistance to those who need it, allowing extra time for people to get seated, and knowing how to operate accessibility equipment like ramps and lifts.
Part of protecting passengers is knowing the vehicle's limits. An overloaded bus becomes unstable. It's harder to steer, and it takes so longer to stop. It's a danger not just to the passengers, but to everyone on the road.
Okay, so we've seen the driver as a technician and a caretaker, but their training prepares them for one more critical role, to be a calm, professional crisis manager for when things go wrong.
Just take a breakdown on a narrow road. Panic is not an option. Instead, there's a clear, logical procedure. Secure the bus, put on high-visibility gear, make sure passengers are safe, place a warning triangle, and only then summon help. It's all about safety through process. And in a more serious event, like a fire, the driver becomes a leader. They have to stop the bus, inform passengers clearly, and lead an orderly evacuation to a safe place. In that moment, they are responsible for every single person.
Their role can even extend to being a first responder. If a passenger falls unconscious, a driver is trained in the basic ABCs of first aid. That's airway, breathing, and circulation, to provide critical care until emergency services can arrive.
When you add it all up, the mechanical checks, the security sweeps, the complex driving skills, the passenger care, and the emergency procedures, it becomes crystal clear. A professional driver isn't just getting from A to B. They are the guardian of the vehicle, the passengers, and the public.
So what does this all mean for you? Well, that smooth stop as you get on, the wide, careful turn out of the station, the driver's calm demeanor, it's all part of that hidden world of professional skill. So the next time you board a bus, what will you notice differently?